What's up, guys? Scotty here with Willball for Soup, and welcome to the very first Paintball Rumor Reload. In this episode, we are going to be taking a look at the Planet Eclipse buyout by KORE Outdoor and deal or no deal. There are people in the industry, there are people in the UK, there are angry old men who want me to shut up. They don't want me to have the mic. They want this story dead and buried. In that effort, those threats that were made to me, the legal threats, it just makes me want to continue on harder. You will not shut me up with some legal threats, guys. I did my research, I have my sources, and I'm here to present that to you today. The story begins at the ICPL, where a KORE Outdoor employee was participating in the event. Now, if you guys don't know by now, KORE Outdoor owns Empire, they own JT, they own Tippmann, V-Force, GI Sports. They are the industry's big dog, and they are fully capable of purchasing a company like Eclipse. One of the things you need to understand about the ICPL is that it's like a paintball festival. Things are less buttoned up than they are at, say, a WCPPL or even an NXL. So at this fun, festive tournament, you have a KORE employee who's playing throughout the day. He's having a good day. And at the end of the day, he makes a number of statements that all got relayed to me. This didn't just come from one person, not two, not three. 4 people all overheard this KORE employee express that he is feeling confident in the buyout of Planet Eclipse. He did not say that it was a done deal. He didn't say done deal, but he said talks are occurring right now, and he is very confident that when they walk away from the table, Eclipse is going to be a KORE brand. I actually had a version of this video where I did name that employee, but I feel that it's unfair because he did not know that the people who he was talking to are within my information network. So I do actually like this guy, and I'm not trying to cause him to lose his job. I'm rooting for him. He's actually approached me and spoke with me at events before. He knows who I am. So this is coming indirectly from him, so it's not enough for me to make an Instagram post or to make a YouTube video. It was not enough of a source for me to do anything. Based off the rumors at the ICPL, I did not make any social posts regarding the Eclipse buyout. I was waiting for somebody to come in with some new information to make me fully buy into this story. And that happened to a T. Enter in my anonymous industry source number 1. This guy has a full-time job at a paintball company, a top 5 marker manufacturer, let's call it that. He is an industry OG, and he's been right before. Now, this guy came to me and said from the very top of his company, they all believe that KORE will be acquiring Eclipse in the near future. Again, not a done deal, but they are working to get the deal done before World Cup. This is a true employee of the industry from a very reputable company. And because this witch hunt that's going on with this story, I would love to just name drop the company or name drop the guy, but I don't want any harm happening to my friends. So what's the point of me saying, hey, it's this guy at this company? I have the DMs. The DMs were already shared. So this guy is saying from the very tippy top of his company, they believe that the buyout will occur in the very near future. Things moved relatively quickly from kind of bought in to, you know what, I think this buyout's really happening. I think the story is actually going down. So I did reach out to one of my friends in the industry from HK Army. Now, HK, whether you love him or hate him, I have a lot of respect for HK because they are that success story, that mom and pop, that hustle a headband out of the back of your van at the event, turning into a legitimate business. So HK has that hustler mentality. I fuck with them on that. On the other side, they can't make a loader for shit. Their masks aren't breathable enough, so they have their problems, but I still respect them for what they do, and I think HK has that respect for me as well, and that's why we have a good working relationship. HK is claiming that Eclipse reached out, and specifically Jacko at Eclipse, and he reached out saying that, listen, our quality on our markers is not going to deteriorate after we get bought out by KORE. Quality is going to remain the same. So that call, am I going to ask myself, did that call really happen? It could have happened. For one, Eclipse makes 2 markers with HK Army, the 170R as well as the Fossil 1.6. I love the milling on those things, but I want to see more private label features. Give me like custom triggers and bolt kits. I don't know, I'm not going to get into that right now, but there is a working relationship also between HK Army and Planet Eclipse. So if an HK employee is saying, hey, Jacko reached out and said, yeah, we sold, but quality is not going to drop off. So that's huge. That would be a smoking gun if true. And of course, I have the records of those DMs. I've shared that on my Instagram story. It's been wild. There's one more important piece of information that came out of my chat with HK Army, and that's how much KORE is expected to spend on Planet Eclipse. Now, before I give you this number, this is just a guesstimate, but it is a guesstimate from an industry level source. So take it with a grain of salt. But if Planet Eclipse were to be bought out, we are expecting that buyout to cost about $25 million US. $25 million. That's a number you're only going to hear right here on Will Ball for Soup. We're doing things that have the industry very uncomfortable. There are clones of me that were created to be danced around in the pocket of the industry. Nobody controls what I say but me, and I'm doing this just for fun. So if you guys want to see this channel continue to grow, tell a friend about it, share this video with somebody else, and go down in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's grow together. 20K marker giveaway. I am not going to give up. We're going to get that thing before the end of the year. Now, we also have the circumstances that KORE has a new investor, and that new investor is pumping them with cash. The success of the JT mask sales, that's giving them some cash. So KORE definitely could afford Planet Eclipse. Who else could at this point? Maybe Vulcan, but they just bought out APX. So buyouts and businesses happen, and I'm just trying to report the news as I hear it. Of course, Eclipse responded to my rumors and my graphics, saying, no, it's BS, it's not happening. At the very least, talks between these two companies were going down. But did the talks lead to a deal? Are we kind of in a position where we're close to a deal? Or maybe we're now at a point where Eclipse is saying, no deal, this isn't happening. But I'm open-minded to say things change. This is a business negotiation. I'm just reporting that it's going on, and it's all rumors, and it's all just for fun. So Vince's take on this is it could be the opposite. Eclipse could be buying KORE. But wouldn't that be very unlikely, especially considering that KORE has that new investment group? They're flush with cash. They're selling a lot of flex masks. So the reverse of Eclipse acquiring KORE or Eclipse acquiring GI and Empire, I'm not sure if that's going to be the truth either. I think the story is going to break down into a wait and see situation, very similar to what's going on with all those new products coming to Cup. And let's keep score on those new products. Let's see if I'm going to get them 100% right, because I got a really good feeling that I will. So we have a wait and see situation if Eclipse is going to get bought out, but maybe something changed. Maybe even this story coming to light has made Eclipse walk away from the sellout table. I'm still not 100% sure. Thank you for stopping by the very first episode of the Rumor Reload. I hope you've enjoyed your stay here, got some nice juicy information, and maybe you have an opinion about what's going to come next. Leave a comment if you think this content is actually going to get me sued. I really want to know. What do you think? I'm going to leave you with the best theory from me on what happened here. Now, I noticed that there was a lot of negative responses to this news/story/rumor. People were upset. They did not want to see Eclipse be a part of KORE. And Eclipse noticed that too. I have a feeling in the pit of my stomach that the negative publicity, the negative reaction was what killed this deal between KORE and Eclipse. They saw that people were mad, they didn't want this to happen, and maybe Eclipse walked away. I think that's what happened. But I want you guys to go down in the comments and tell me what you think happened. Was there ever a buyout discussion between Eclipse and KORE? What killed it? Or maybe the deal's just not done yet. That's a possibility too. Things change. All right, guys, this has been one hell of a video. It's taken me like 3 tries to get it right. As far as what's next, I got an LV2 review. I have one brand new in box. So we got that review cooking already by the time you see this video. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this pretty stressful time. I got people really mad at me out there just for talking about paintball rumors. There's a video game rumor channel that I follow all the time and nobody's mad at him. There's Apple products rumors. So that's kind of what I'm bringing to paintball. And it's got a lot of eyeballs on it, but now I got to win you guys over and let you know the work that goes into these stories. I'm not half-assing this shit. I'm not pulling it out of my ass. This is real journalism and I'm doing it my own way. Thank you guys for the support. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.